Setting up users. Individual users can be created under Users tab at the top. You can create as many users as you require, and configure permissions for each user, to match their role within your business. For example, you can allow a salesperson to work with sales quotes, or sales invoices without having access to any other part of the system such as overall financial statements or payroll. If you are an accountant or bookkeeper, you can extract even more value from Web Account Live. You can add businesses of all your clients and then set up your clients as restricted users. This way your clients will have access to their businesses only. Create user. To set up a new user, go to the Users tab at the top. Then click the Create New User button. When setting up a user, you must decide whether the user you are creating will be an administrator or restricted user. Administrators automatically have access to all parts of the system, like you. They can create new businesses, new users, set permissions for existing users. Typically, you should create all new users as restricted users so you can control the access level for each user separately. Setting up permissions. When you create new user, you have an option to set the user to be either administrator or restricted. Administrators have access to everything. Restricted users have no access to anything. They can log in but they can't see any of the businesses you created in Web Account Live, and cannot create a new business. To give them access to an existing business, go to Users tab at the top. Click on the name of the user to edit. You should see No Businesses text under the user, which will indicate this user doesn't have access to any businesses you have in Web Account Live. Under Businesses field, select one or more businesses this restricted user should have access to. Click Update to save changes. Under the user you have just edited, you should see the list of businesses they have now access to. If you want to further specify access level within individual businesses this user can access, click on the business name under the user. You will see that user permissions will be set to full access. Full access means the user will have access to all functions and reports. While useful in many cases, it is often more appropriate to downgrade user to limited access, and select the functions they can see, hiding all the rest. For example, if you are creating a salesperson, you might just want to give them access to customers, quotes, invoices and some reports. When they log in, they will only see tabs they've been given access to. If you have multiple businesses, access control and user permissions must be set up for each business. Impersonating users. When you log in as a restricted user, you will notice they cannot see any other functions besides those you have given them the permission to see. If you have multiple businesses, they can only see those you have allowed access to.